Minecraft kids out there.
Today, we are going to be drawing B from alphabet lore. And if you don't know what alphabet lore is, it's basically this video. It's kind of a little funny story about the alphabet. It's a lore, I don't know.
Yeah, so from what I gathered, and my kids have introduced me to this idea. They showed me the video, and so from what I gather, it's a tale about how the alphabet exists together, and some of them don't get along. I don't know if I'm getting any of this right.
No, you are.
So it's definitely a thing that's on YouTube, and it seems to be pretty popular right now. So we're taking a liking to drawing some of these letters, and they make really cool noises like B.
Yeah, they like say their name.
So far we've done A and D. If you haven't seen our A video, check it out.
Yeah.
And you ready to get going, honey?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. All right, so the first thing to do when we're drawing B is the eyeballs, because the eyeballs are out in front of everything a little bit. So the first eyeball that we're gonna draw is on our right, but it's B's left eyeball. And so you want to like locate the middle of the page and then just go slightly to the left. Okay, right in there somewhere, and it's going to be a rectangle with rounded corners, just like this. I think you want to do it again? Because I drew mine first, you draw yours second, you draw a little smaller, but I think you could make it work.
Okay.
Do you want to make it work? Okay. The second eyeball is tucked in behind this one just a little bit, and it's up a little higher than this one. It's about the same size, but it's just up a little higher. Okay, something like that. Nice job, Maddie. You did it better than I did. I'll have to just like thicken some of my lines here a little bit to make it look exactly how I want it to, but we're not going for perfection anyways, are we, Maddie?
No.
We're just going for
Fun.
That's right, fun. Okay, so we've got the outsides of his eyeballs drawn. Now we're going to draw his eyelids, or B's eyelids. So one comes across like that, and then the other one, again, is just a tiny bit higher and comes across on the other side. Awesome. And the pupils of the eyes are like rectangles with rounded corners, just coming out from the eyelids. So just like that, color them red and black. Awesome job. Now, B has a nose that's sticking out of this eyeball that is on our left, but it's his right eyeball. So we're gonna come down, and it's gonna come at an angle like this, and then it's gonna tuck right up into just about the middle of that eyeball. Excellent work. Now, coming out of the top of the eyelid, and I'm gonna hold my paper sideways. Maybe you should do the same, just like that, okay? So coming out of the top of his eyelid and heading straight up in this direction is gonna be the flat side of the B, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do it just like that. Good, and then coming straight down as if we're imagining that line coming down all the way to where his nose is. We're gonna start our line right under his nose here, and it's gonna come straight down just about as far as this one went up. Excellent work. Now when we do our two bumps for the B, we want the middle of them to come out somewhere in the middle of these eyes, maybe a slightly bit lower. Okay, So when we do these bumps, we're gonna try to make them similar in size. If one ends up being bigger, make it the bottom one that's a little bigger, okay? So I'm gonna set my sights on having my first one come out like that. And my second one, very similar in shape, might be a little bigger. It's down there, and I had to make the bottom. It might be a little longer, but that's completely fine. Nice work. Yes, we both did really well. Okay, now the one final piece besides color is the mouth. Okay, and the mouth is literally going to go right. The top of his mouth is going to be in line with his nose, so that's going to come imaginary line through his eyeball, right out the back, and that's going to come just underneath this part of the bee that like is where the meeting point of the two bumps. Okay. All right, so what we just noticed is that when Maddie did her line that came back, it actually ended up being more like where the bottom of the mouth will be. So she's gonna do an on-the-fly adjustment, and she's gonna come straight across the eyeball here, and right about up in here, she's gonna make that portion that goes back and makes the back part of the mouth. All right, I'm gonna catch up to Maddie. Okay, so I'm gonna draw the bottom of the mouth, and it's gonna come back here like this, and it's gonna connect like that.
Okay.
And so Maddie's gonna finish her mouth off. Excellent, I love it. Now we're gonna put the teeth in. So it's just a couple lines. Here, here. Mine's gonna get one here. Because to be truthful, like Maddie's, her eye is covering up some of her mouth, which looks really cool actually. So you may just wanna put like one line up in the front there. All we have left to do now is color, thicken if we want to, and we're in the home stretch, honey.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. B. We had such a fun time doing these, and quite a bit of fun doing that little introduction where we were flying in. So, did you have a good time, honey?
Yeah.
We did the best we could, and we think they came out pretty good.
Yeah.
So, anyways, hope you followed it along, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
No, did you say it's yeah? Oh, the tree is behind me. There goes the tree.